Yo, what's going on? Yo, welcome back to the channel, mains and womains and everything else. And today, we'll be reacting to the Gen Z dating experiences. Absolutely freaking awful. Video by Nerman. Oh boy. I know y'all remember like 2 videos ago, man, when I did the pop the balloon thing, and yeah. So that in and of itself should give y'all a general idea of where I'm at with the whole dating thing. So, you know, let's see how much of these experiences that me and young Nerman has had in common, you know, because apparently Nerman is a white guy. Well, we already knew that, right? He's a white guy, so let's see how different it is for him with dating compared to me with dating, you know. I think my brother's fighting his demons over there compared to me with dating. All right, so without further ado, let's just get straight to the video, babe.
Okay, genuine question.
Talk to
Who the
us.
fuck do you think I am?
First, you guys turn me into this philosopher that apparently knows the answer to every single question in existence, okay? And then you guys turn me into a time traveler. I am supposed to predict your future. Nerman, what is gonna happen in this year? Am I gonna find true love? Am I gonna be rich? Am I gonna be successful? If I was a time traveler, I wouldn't be sitting here. If I was a time traveler, I wouldn't be talking to a camera. If I was a time traveler,
I would be sports betting right now.
I would be sitting in a penthouse in New York.
Valid.
2-story penthouse.
Valid.
New York, Central Park. I wouldn't be sitting in my childhood room, okay? I would quite literally do all the betting. Every single bet in existence.
Best believe I'm in.
And now, after being a philosopher and after being a time traveler, all of a sudden, I am a dating coach.
Hilarious.
Some of the shit you guys send me on Instagram, and by the way, you can follow me right here.
No.
Some of the shit you guys send me on Instagram, it's so insane. How the fuck am I supposed to help you with texting someone and talking to a girl? Who the fuck do you guys think I am? Genuine question.
The dating
what makes
coach,
you
man.
believe that I have like this crazy motion and I get all the girls? Is it because I make YouTube videos? Do you really think this amounts to anything? Unless you're super successful, like rich.
Nobody gives a fly.
Yeah, even if you are super successful and like rich, you gotta be like the Duke Dennis, I guess. You know, the AMP people, the I'm trying to think of like really successful YouTubers that girls just throw themselves at, you know what I mean? Like, besides for just the money, I mean, like, yeah, off the top of my head, like the only black ones I can think of that would entertain that. I don't want to say the RDC crew because I don't think they're the type that would entertain that kind of behaviors, right? You know, obviously you got your Belizis, you got your I'm Dantes, you got your ages. You know, there's a whole plethora of friggin' black influencers or just influencers in general that are very successful that women would flock to, right? But I'm thinking of the ones that you would see primarily more often entertaining those kind of surroundings. You know what I mean? I'm be honest, I'm not that deep into the social media world, so I don't know. I guess I can really only think of the Duke Dennis because that's the one that is on the forefront that's been pushed the most as far as I've seen. You know what I mean? So yeah, and the Plaque Boy Maxes, the DDGs, yeah, there you go. I almost forgot about that guy. Yeah, I don't know anybody else after that.
Promise you, I cannot give you any dating advice because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either. Yo, bro, I need some advice. I've been talking to this one girl for a few days now and I really like her, but
Okay.
I don't know how to tell her. He sent me this message on December the 1st and I didn't respond because I know how this fuck shit is gonna play out. Sometimes you just gotta let nature take its course. Sometimes you just have to go through certain canon events, and I'm pretty sure this motherfucker is pretty young. So it's a learning lesson, okay? On December 31st, New Year's Eve present, Elton. He got a New Year's Eve present that he will remember forever. Never
Oh,
mind.
jeez.
She blocked me.
It's not like he got ghosted. It's like he genuinely got blocked. Instagram user not found. This motherfucker
shit.
got blocked.
Oh, my headphones dropped off. I play too much, chat. Damn. I'm trying to think if I've ever been blocked on Instagram. Probably. You know, I don't really message females on Instagram. So, like, I never really noticed if I ever did get blocked. It's mostly just me sending reels to my friends. So, I don't know. I probably have, though, to be honest. Probably a couple of times,
I don't know
actually.
what insane shit you said. I don't know what insane shit you were typing there. Looking at some of the messages you guys sent me, no wonder you get blocked, bro. Like, look at this motherfucker right here. Went go eat lamb. It was closed.
What?
Oh, sad. Yep. Wanna fuck?
I
What
beg
the
your
fuck?
pardon?
Apologies.
I want to apologize.
I got bored. Huh. So, is that a no?
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
Just kidding, just kidding. Excuse you. I couldn't come up with anything else to talk about. But that's not how you start a conversation. Had to get the attention. Apologies, damn. Was it that bad? I'm sorry I let my intrusive thoughts do the talking. Sad Bart Simpson picture. I'm sorry. I won't say shit like that again. This motherfucker was talking to a Instagram user. You know it's about to get wild when you see Instagram user, okay? You guys want my advice? Okay, I'm gonna give you my advice. First and foremost, remember that texting somebody is just like the digital version of talking to somebody. You don't just go up to a person and say, hey, I just wanted to eat some lamb, but they were closed. Oh, wow, that's really sad. Yeah.
You wanna fuck?
That's not how you entertain a conversation, bro. And let me give you one more tip, okay? The worst saying, the worst she can say is no. No.
That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit and a half, chat. I don't know. There was something stuck under my foot. Some bullshit. Don't ever fall for that. We done had this discussion before, so we're not even about to get back into it, bro.
It's not true. There is so much worse shit that can happen. If you text somebody like this, like, oh, you wanna fuck? That is your digital footprint when sliding into girls' DMs. Are you well aware of the fact that you just landed in like several group chats? And this is the perception all these girls got of you. So whenever you text somebody and that person happens to know one of the people in the group chat, this is your digital footprint. You won't even get a chance to talk to somebody. These messages don't just disappear. They are in the group chat forever. This is your digital footprint. Be aware of the shit that you're texting somebody. I promise you, this is like the biggest tip I can give you. I'm not Hugh Hefner. I cannot give you the secret to love because I have no fucking idea what the fuck I'm doing out here. But please remember.
Chat, y'all want to know the secret to love, chat? Y'all want to know the secret? Let me give y'all the game, bro. Let me give y'all the sauce. I have to put my headphones down for this one, chat. Let's get very serious and very, very, very astute. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, chat. This could save your life. Okay? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? The secret to love, chat, is don't fall in love. Save yourself the headache and the headache. You're welcome.
That this is not just, digital. This is gonna stain your legacy forever. Are you oh my goodness. I've seen so many of you texting girls, and I've also seen girls texting guys where I'm just like shaking my head like, what the fuck are you doing? The second a conversation starts to feel like you have to entertain the person, and it's not just only about relationships, it's also about friendships. The second a relationship in general, not even just a romantic relationship, just relationship in general, doesn't feel like a game of tennis anymore. You give something, you receive something, you give something, you receive something. Once that shit starts to feel like you're talking to a wall, or you have to entertain the princess, like that one meme that is going viral. If a relationship starts to feel like this, and if the DMs feel like you have to entertain somebody in order to get something out of the person, forget about it. No matter how down bad you are, no matter how much you want that person, forget forget about it, bro. There is somebody else texting that person right now. All the attention that you're not getting, somebody else is getting that attention, okay? Remember that. Don't be a clown, motherfucker. If
This man has been hurt, bro. He's been hurt, chat. You can see it. And I'm not gonna say he's 100% right, because in some cases, like I've just recently seen this with my own 2 optical lenses, right? That sometimes they just don't be into messaging you, bro, or anybody for that fact, bro. You know, it's like people get tired of people, bro. People get tired of people, bro, and sometimes they just want to be left alone. It has nothing to do with you not getting the energy or another person not getting the energy. It has everything to do with them just not wanting to give away that energy, bro, to anybody. And that is okay. That is very, very much okay. But it is a thing. So we got to stop, like, pretending like it's always so cut and dry, black and white. Like, oh, if they're not giving it to you, they're giving it to somebody else. It's not always like that, bro. It's really not. You know, because I can sit here and try to pretend like, oh, I've got this whole thing figured out. I don't, but I know from experiences that I've had that in some cases, yes, they are giving that energy to somebody else. But in other cases, they're not giving that energy to somebody else. But they're just not giving away that energy at all. You know what I mean? People have a social battery, bro. And yes, even though you're invested in this person and you're trying to, you know, get with this person or whatever, so you're trying to show the consistency, blah, 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 all that extra stuff, right? You're draining the fuck out of that person, bro. Even if they are into you, you still got to allow people their space. You know what I mean? Give people the space to miss you, and you will see that be returned to you. Like, you give them their space to miss you, and if they do want to interact with you and whatever, they will naturally make those interactions or maintain those interactions. If they don't, you will see that, and then you just move accordingly, bro. Leave it alone. Even if they're not giving that energy to somebody else and they're just not interested in you, that is fine. You just gotta know when to let go, chat. That's the biggest thing, bro. Just know when to let go.
Somebody, and I'm not only talking about girls, I'm also talking about guys. If somebody genuinely wants you or is interested in getting to know you, that person will do everything in order to not let the conversation die. It's
That
simple
is not
as
true.
that. And there is no such thing as a, oh, I'm a bad texter. In the beginning, if it starts off dry, it will end dry. Don't even go down that rabbit hole, okay? One more tip I can give you, and that's something I've learned over my years on this planet. And again, I'm not a philosopher.
Again, that is not. I am a bad texter, chat. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I'm not. My friends know that I am. Like, what are we talking about? Me and my friends, like my close-knit friends, circle of friends, will communicate like maybe once or twice every other month, bro. And it has nothing to do with them not messaging me or me not messaging them. It's just we're just bad texters. We be busy and we don't have time to be checking our phones and stuff like that. And it's just way easier for me to talk to people in person, bro. Like, it's so hard for me to give this kind of energy, I want to say, right? It's hard for me to express my personality through text, is what I'm trying to get at. It's easier for me when I'm in your face talking to you. You can see how animated I can be or whatever. Like, can y'all imagine if I was making these videos and I was like this the whole time and I was just yapping off at the mouth? Like, what? Y'all would not be able to get anything from looking at me. You know what I mean? Like, you can see me, so you can see that this is genuinely how I am, instead of you seeing this thinking that I'm just trying to put on some sort of persona. Or, you know, those freaking YouTube channels that have the guys with the monotone voice that talk like this, and then yeah, like, come on, bro. It's easier for me to speak in person. I am a bad texter. So bad texters do exist, bro. I am one of them. Come on now. Let's be so for real.
Take it with a grain of salt. It's just my perception of.
And before you even think like, oh, since you hate texting, then what about calling? Just don't do that. Don't do that, because that'll upset me, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna call my phone, and I'm already gonna be doing something, and then I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing to talk to you. And unless you are somebody high up in the totem pole, like my family and what's not, then you're going to get on my nerves, right? However, comma, right? If I'm doing something that's not as important and you call me, then yes, we can sit there and talk. We can chat it up. Obviously, while we're talking, I'm still going to be doing what I was doing originally because I probably need to get it done. You feel me? So, yeah. There's gray areas with everything, chat. That's what I'm trying to get at.
The saying that social media ruined everything is really omnipresent online, like no matter where you look. Apparently everyone has that sentiment, oh, social media ruined love and romance, yet everybody is chilling online. In my opinion, that saying is partially true. When you are solely living on the internet and every single opinion you have and every single perception you have and every single worldview you have is from your TikTok For You page and you only interact with people online, yes, it's absolutely true. Social media ruined everything if you only live on the internet. Go outside, motherfucker. If you actually go outside, you will talk to people. Talk to people in real life. If you go outside right now, it's still like 2008. Nothing has changed. The air is still the same. The sun is still the same. The mountains are still the same. The trees are still the same. Everything is still the same. But if you are constantly seeking attention from people online, people that are as chronically online as you are, no wonder social media ruined romance, okay? And that is the big problem with dating and relationships nowadays. A lot of people, and please don't be one of these people. A lot of people get their idea from love and how a relationship is supposed to look like and how texting is supposed to look like from social media. Do you ever just chill on TikTok and you're scrolling through your For You page and you see all these girls, or if you're a girl, you see all these boys that are like, so like too perfect to be true, and you're asking yourself like, where the fuck am I living? Where the fuck are these people? And how do I get to know them? Social media tends to promote the good side and only the good side. When you are constantly
nah, that's not entirely true. Let's be honest. Social media feeds off of negativity, bro.
He ain't lying.
Let's not even pretend like that's not a fact. Let's be so freaking for real. There's a lot going on social media that feeds off of purely negativity, bro. So, yes, it will show you like the good-looking men and women and everything else. But I promise you, as soon as you open that comment and you go down, probably don't even have to go that far. You'll see somebody hating. And that's probably the one with the most likes. There's so much wrong with the internet, bro. It is an interesting place to be at.
Chat. To the That's good all side and the good side of life. When you're constantly exposed to the baddest bitches on the planet, and when you're constantly exposed to picture perfect relationships, obviously you will think the second something goes wrong and the second there's a disagreement in the relationship, it's not a relationship and it's not love, and this is not how love is supposed to feel like. When you are getting your whole concept of love and a relationship, and just in general, your whole concept of life, see how I always philosophize on here? If you get your whole morals and values from social media, you are cooked. Don't lurk in my DMs asking me for help. This is the only help I can give you. After all, mom was right and dad was right. It is that damn phone. So to summarize my points, if you want, like, the second you start asking somebody else for help, or you start, asking for tips, this shit doesn't work, and why is she acting like this? How can I make her not act like this? It's over, bro. Forget about it. Just like I said, all this, every single relationship on this planet, in my opinion, take everything with a grain of salt, what I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Everything on this planet, every single relationship, it doesn't have to be romantic. I'm also talking about friendships. If it doesn't feel like a, game of tennis, forget about it.
Very angry while trying to strengthen.
What the heck was that? Anyway. I can somewhat agree with that last sentiment, man. You have to go where you're wanted. You know what I mean? Go where you're wanted, not tolerated. Find a space you can occupy with people that are gonna have common interests or a common vibe. You know what I mean? Y'all are gonna have a good time whenever y'all hang out. Whenever y'all talk, it's always positive or empowering or whatever, all that extra good stuff. You know what I mean? Find those places that fits you as a person. Stay in those spaces, whatever. And your life will be so much better. I promise you, it'll be so much better. You know what I mean? Or just find a way with being content with being alone, bro. Go be a monk, bro, in the mountains or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Don't worry, the next video is gonna be more, back to the way things were. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Peace.